Let's talk about how ASMR can affect your life. So, for instance, I started doing ASMR, making videos, seriously, probably last September. And I got involved in it a couple of years ago to help me sleep. Now, ASMR really affected my life by allowing me to um, get a good sleeping pattern going on. In this time, I've assisted and produced a couple other ASM artists by just, when the pandemic happened, I provided a studio and um, kind of coach them. I don't know if you'd call it coaching. Um, Consulted with them to give them a better um, product to produce. Now, I've also produced two other um, YouTube, one technical channel and one technical equipment channel. So a review channel and another technical channel. Now I also produce a podcast that is in a internal company podcast with about 38,000 employees. How ASMR has affected my life goes far beyond helping me sleep. The reason I'm making this short um, talking video is because I've recently posted something in my community about share what's going on, share what you're doing with your company or work, or people are interested. So I'm trying to practice what I preach. But I just did a credit card spot for a very well known credit card. We won't say any names, but it starts with an M. But and over the last couple months, I've also did a couple restaurant spots, a a brewery spot. So I did this last credit card spot, and my assistant came to me and she goes, "You've really changed how you're doing your stuff." And I go, "Well, what do you mean?" She goes, "Well, there's a lot more sound to it." I go, "Well, I don't understand what you mean." She goes, "That last credit card spot you did, there's like one sentence of dialogue. All the rest is clothes moving, footsteps, and right then a bell went off. ASMR. Because I watch ASMR, and when I hear the sounds and I hear the the talking, the whispering, the movements in the videos, it makes me feel relaxed, makes me feel comfortable, makes me enjoy watching. Somehow I have turned this to my work. Now I asked my assistant, "Well, what are the reviews? What are you getting back?" She goes, "Oh, no, no, no. They love it. They think it's great." So it's kind of weird. Now I've changed everything to where I'm promoting a cleaner, less crowded space in my work. So in other words, kind of like Apple. Everything's clean, not cluttered up. But my work is the credit card. Picture this. And it's national, it's not global. Picture this. A lady walking across the mall. You hear the mall noise. You hear her footsteps. She's got something in her hand. It's a cup of coffee. Now I'm coming from the back. I'm over the shoulder while she's walking. I cut into her heels and footsteps. She takes a drink of the coffee. You hear the slurp. She throws it in the garbage. She walks by. Now she walks into a department store. All the background noise fades away, and you hear her breathing. You hear her walking. She walks over to a rack. All you hear is the hanger sliding from left to right, my my right to left. And when she looks at a piece of clothing, you hear the rustle of the clothing. You hear her breathing when she's not satisfied. Then she finds one and you hear her, She picks up a clothing. You hear her step and walk to the changing room. I step back, take a wide of the changing room. Then I come into a 3/4 into the door. There's a bright light behind the changing room. I'm not going to show somebody changing. But I put a big light in there and I had my assistant go in there and move around. So you see the shadows on the door and stuff. And then I put movement of somebody putting on a shirt. And I did it with just any old clothes, just rustled some clothes around. So you hear that sound. Then you hear the click of the door. The door opens up and she walks out. The lady in the spot. She walks over, puts the tag up on there and the bag, and throws her credit card down. The lady throws the receiving unit out. She picks the credit card up, taps it. While this is happening, you hear some crinkling of the bag and back. The lady grabs the bag, walks out the door. The end of the commercial. I don't know. I see how ASMR is affecting my life in real time, and it's for the good. So let me know what you think in the comments. It was a short one today. Thanks.